Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Make no mistake, these teams have very little love for one another. It's a heated rivalry that the fans relish.
Yeah, you love it when you have these kind of games. Two teams evenly matched. Going at it.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Here's Kuzma. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
Well, that's a shot that Kuzma likes. Very confident from the mid-range.
Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. Outside Hunter. Clock at 6. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play him. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And Cleveland has possession. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end.
Giannis able to get stops from anywhere on the court.
Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Here's Mobley. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here are the Bucks now. Back to Kuzma. Over Hunter. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Put that ball just about anywhere for Jared Allen. Puts those long arms to great use.
Lillard outside. Back to Prince. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Allen. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And Giannis continuing to look for the mid-range, showing his confidence.
Outside Mitchell. Here's Mobley. And here's Garland. Back to Mobley. Over Antetokounmpo. Mobley, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Antetokounmpo outside. The rebound by Allen.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. Launches it. The rebound by Allen.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Garland. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Trent. Now here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Wade. And here comes Cleveland. Lets it go from the wing. Oh, nice shot by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
Possessing a shoot-first mentality, Mitchell's assertiveness on offense is what makes him so dangerous.
Pass to Prince. Kuzma with the ball. Hunter covering. Here's Prince. Yet to see a basket. Just 4 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And the basket by Trent.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Pass to Allen. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Prince. That's tipped. It's stolen by Hunter. Back to Wade. This one for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Antetokounmpo outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo has got his second bucket on the night.
Defensively, you got to try and build a wall against Giannis and cover the paint. He's too much to handle inside.
Allen a screen. They get it back. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. It's a 3-point.
Oh, man.
Oh!
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Mitchell up top. 7 points in the game. And here's Hunter from the arc. And Cleveland another 3.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make. With regularity.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Bucks trail by 4. Antetokounmpo looking it over. No good off the glass.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Mitchell laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Mitchell's got 9 points.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Porter. Hangs. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game. Pass to Hunter. Fires the 3. That one's good. Mitchell. Making the play. Give him 8 points now.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Portis for 3. Sinks the tray.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is the threat that Allen gives you on the interior. Gets great position and then just jams it through.
Portis, left side. Back to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Kuzma. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Pass to Wade. Back to Mitchell. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Bucks trail by 5. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you. He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Offensive board. Trent for 3. Counted from distance. Trent's got 5 now.
This is why you need to know where Trent Jr. is at all times. He can burn you from the corner.
Outside Mitchell. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Jared Allen, one of the best rim runners we have in the league. What a dunk.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 2. Inside. Here's Portis. Mobley grabs the board.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
The kick to Hunter. Left side Garland. Pass to Mobley. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Hunter. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. 10 points for him.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Portis outside. Shoots over Mobley. Portis' shot is off.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. Here's Porter. Sinks that one from the post.
Yeah, big effort from Porter down low. Getting past some contact into his shot.
Garland looking around. Pass to Strus. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Garland for 3. It's hauled in by Connaughton.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
.23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And here's Strus outside. The shot comes out. Got it off in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Now here's Lillard. Releases. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Garland with the ball. Portis picks him up. Outside Garland. Garland draws the double. Here's Jerome. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Jerome's got his first points in this one. Lillard outside. Pass to Porter. Back to Connaughton. Out to Lillard. Three-pointer. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
And not just a volume shooter. Lillard, very accurate.
Here's Jerome. Outside Garland. Mobley on a screen. With some arc. And Garland puts it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Garland showing some awareness on the pick and roll, breaking down the defense on the pick and roll action.
Here's Lillard. Strus grabs the miss. Now Mobley. Still no points. And that's a foul. Called on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul. Garland with the ball. Pass to Strus. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Garland. Here's Jerome.
Good defensive effort from Lillard there. He has the athleticism to play lockdown D.
Connaughton outside. Outside for Porter. Now Lillard. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. For 3, Smith. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Cleveland leading by 3. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to Lillard. Shoots a fadeaway. Uses the glass to drop it in. Lillard's got 10 points.
Well, he can create his own shot. He can spot up off the ball. Lillard can torch your defense any which way.
Garland up top. Down low. Here's Mobley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second team foul.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Now here's Smith. No points so far. Here's Lillard. And rejected.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Lillard. 10 points for him. Lillard converting inside.
Yeah, no matter the situation, you know Lillard is going to show up in the box score. One of the best scorers I've seen.
Pass to Garland. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Portis. Bucks trail by 3. Lillard outside. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
It doesn't take much or long for Lillard to catch fire. An incredible offensive talent.
Timeout.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 9. Pass to Jerome. The 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at. Finding ways to get his guys good shots.
Here's Brent. There's the triple. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Mitchell bullies his way inside.
He's such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
Pass to Prince from deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. And here's Hunter for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a three-point game. Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere.
Allen in the high post. The layup off target. Lillard left side. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 11. Allen a screen. Porter with the steal.
Awesome defense, just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
And making the shot while getting fouled. I mean, it's about focus. KPJ staying with it.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Milwaukee?
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
But I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
Cavaliers trail by 3. Hunter, good.
Well, Hunter getting out in transition, finds some space, and then finishes around the rim.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. Now here's Lillard. He's got 16. Pass to Trent. Back to Prince. Fires the 3. No good on the shot. Here's Garland. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's Prince. Covered by Mobley. Trent from long range. The rebound by Allen. Mobley outside. Lets it go from deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Kuzma outside to the paint. The 3 from Prince. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Cavaliers on D. Striking from deep range. Dame.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
On the very short list of franchise-level guards, Donovan Mitchell can take over a game with his scoring ability.
Now here's Lillard. 19 points in the game. Trent outside. Over Garland. Shot clock at 5. Trent's shot is off.
Relaxed defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Pass to Mobley. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
Yeah, Mobley better get used to getting to the line, especially with his style of play.
He's off on the first. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Good on the second one.
I love it. in attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Okoro on the wing. Cleveland again missing. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2. Pass to Trent. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Trent's got his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Garland. Softly drops in the floater. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Pretty silky smooth floater from Garland that time.
Antetokounmpo outside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
How is it that Giannis always seems fired up? I mean, this guy has a true enthusiasm for the game and for competition. He just delivers night in and night out. That's what makes him a star.
Now here's Garland. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Mobley. The 3 is up. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
And when he's effective from three-point range, look out. Mobley knows how much that does for his game.
Trent outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Trent's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Okoro. And here's Hunter. Out to Garland. Now here's Okoro. Now here's Mitchell. Defended by Kuzma. Takes a 3. Mitchell misses. The Bucks trail. Here's Lillard. 19 points in the game. Antetokounmpo with it. Trent outside. The 3 ball. Mobley grabs the board.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Garland for 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Good to see Garland score the ball without dominating it.
Pass to Prince. Lillard outside. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And a pretty tight. Contested game here as we end the first half. Cleveland on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's Hunter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Herder's such a talented swing man, and every year he seems to find a way to add a little bit of something to his game.
The Bucks trail by 3. Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by Allen. Pass to Lillard. It's stolen by Garland. Mobley deciding where to go with it. To the wing on the left. Off target from outside. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score.
Here, a read is like that, and Allen finds the open guy set up to shoot it.
Now here's Lillard. 3-pointer, no good. Hunter on the wing. And finished off by Hunter.
Just needing a couple to fall. DeAndre Hunter oozing with confidence.
Hard hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 21. Picked by Prince. And another miss by Milwaukee.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And here's Mitchell. 16 points for him. Hunter on the wing. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass on the layup. Mobley's got 8.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Now here's Trent. Give him 8 points now. Screen by Antetokounmpo to win the cold spell. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Hunter. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. Bucks trail by 12. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Top points from Lillard.
And Dame Lillard with tremendous concentration there.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. Over Prince. From 13 feet, down it goes. Mobley's got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
Lillard outside. The 3 from Prince. The rebound by Allen.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 12.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Now here's Lillard. 23 points in the game. Pass to Prince. Off the mark there with a 3.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Outside Mitchell. Puts it up. 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
It's Kuzma with the miss. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 14-5 run. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Jerome on the wing. He's got 5. Pulls it. Yes, on the jumper. Jerome's got 7. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. It's a 13-point game. Lillard outside. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Lillard.
Now voted one of the top 75 NBA players of all time. We should be enjoying the seasons that Damian Lillard is putting up in the next couple years.
Here's Jerome. He has 7. Here's the 3. Prince grabs the miss.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Pass to Kuzma. Trent outside. Here's Lillard. 4 on the clock. There's a screen. Kuzma with the ball. Offline with a 3. Here's Jerome. Now Mitchell. Pass to Wade. From outside the arc. And he can't get that one. The Bucks trail by 10. To the inside. The kick out to Kuzma. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Kuzma's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Kuzma with a little bully ball of his own here.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Wade. From the arc. Rebounded by Trent. Here's Milwaukee. Trailing by 8. To the middle. The kick out to Kuzma. Rejected by Allen.
And Jared Allen in great position that time and just looking to swat that shot away.
Here's Prince. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
The kick to Hunter. Outside Mitchell. To win the drought. It's deflected. Lillard outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. Jacks up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Trent's got 11 points.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Allen. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
14 foul. Substitution on the court.
Now Hunter. He's got 15. Shot clock at 6. Mobley with it. Over Antetokounmpo. Cleveland again missing.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Now into the lineup for your Cavaliers. Number 1.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Portis outside. And that one drops for him. 7 points in the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And over the last half-decade, Brent, Bobby Portis has been the best 6-man big you can find.
Yeah, pretty remarkable, B.A. He comes in, he gives you some great scoring in some stretches, plays some solid defense. He's got a lot of fire to his game. So this is the exact kind of guy that your team needs in the second unit.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Give yourself a round of applause.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Garland with the ball. 14 points for him. That's short off the rim. Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Portis. No good. That would have tied it. And here comes Cleveland. Outside Garland. Here's Wade. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown. Wade's got 6.
Just got to be able to read from the point guard position. And Garland did a nice job there.
Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Porter gets the bucket.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Strus. No made baskets yet. And there's the screen. The 3. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. It's on Kevin Porter. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle. The hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Sinks it from distance.
When he's shooting off the catch like this, these are signs of some remarkable improvement in Okoro's game.
Kuzma outside. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Looking to get back on track. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Mobley.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
Evan Mobley taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Bucks trail by 10. Kuzma outside. .41 seconds left in the third quarter here. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
Now here's Garland. 14 points for him. Pass to Mobley. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Outside Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play.
81.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Bucks trail by 8. Pass to Connaughton. Here's Prince. Back to Connaughton. Going inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Connaughton's gotten his first basket of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And a deep three from Strus. Rebound, Milwaukee.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Smith right side. Pass to Connaughton. Okoro, the defensive effort.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Now Strus. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
A sign of things to come. You gotta love seeing Mobley dominate like this.
Connaughton outside. Pass to Prince. And here's Lillard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Max Strus picks one up.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Outside Garland. Pass to Wade. Outside Hunter. Launches it from deep. Smith with the rebound. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. 6-point game. Lillard goes up strong inside.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And for the Bucks, number 34.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside Garland. Pass to Okoro. Outside Strus. Sends it home from three-point land.
Okoro with a nice decision to sharing the ball.
Lillard outside. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Wade.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Garland. An easy two on the layup.
And Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. Takes a 13-footer. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Coming onto the floor for your
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Lillard outside for three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. They've led by as many as 14.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success. It looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
So tough to contain the length of Giannis. When he takes those strides, he's going to make you foul him.
And Cleveland making a change here. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. The Cavaliers lead by 7. Allen outside. Back to Jerome. Mobley on a screen. Puts up a 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Giannis throws it down.
I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
Outside Mitchell. Okoro left side. Mobley outside. Giannis with the rebound. Bucks trail by 5. Pass to Lillard. Fires for 3. The rebound by Allen.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Here's Mitchell. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Milwaukee making a switch here.
Kevin Porter Jr. His third personal. Second team foul. At the line for one.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Here's Lillard. Takes the 3. He drops it from range. Lillard's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Outside Mitchell. Shoots over Connaughton. The bank shot, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
It's stolen. Mitchell with the ball. Now Porter defending. And they pick up 2.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
Pass to Porter. Connaughton outside. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I love Lillard because he loves the game. And this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands. And he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. He's 100% focused on it.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Allen outside. Pass to Hunter. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Dane goes in. Outside for Porter. Connaughton outside. Over Garland. Cavaliers with a rebound. They've led by as many as 14.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Portis. And the Bucks making a change here. Outside Hunter. Pass to Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Basket counts.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Tries the spin move. And a deep 3 from Garland. Rebounded by Trent. The Bucks trail by 8. Antetokounmpo, left side. And Giannis with the dunk.
Man, Giannis always plays at a high level, but feels like he's kicking it up a notch here.
Steps back. Here's Garland. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
That's good from Garland. So many players in the league have their own podcast. Would you have had one during your career, Brent?
I think so, B.A. I think it would have been a lot of fun. I mean, how cool is it to connect to your favorite players or hear stories from guys as the season is going along, than to have these guys available in your earbuds all day, every day.
Pass to Allen. Now Garland. Mitchell with the ball. Mitchell down low.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Trent outside. It's stolen by Garland. Driving inside. And finished off by Garland.
And D. Garland on the attack there. A nice job on the drive.
Pass to Portis. Trent from long range. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Mobley. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Off target with a jump hook. Cleveland leading by 13. Garland for three. Gets the three ball to go. Garland's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 16. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, Giannis is one of those guys, you look at the end of the season, he's going to be up there in free throw attempts per game.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 17-7 run. 4-3. Hunter can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 15. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the fourth quarter. Allen on the wing. Back to Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. To the right side. Trent outside. Antetokounmpo inside. Yep, that one's good. Antetokounmpo has got 26.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Cleveland leading by 11. Allen outside. Mobley right side. Over Trent. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home. That gives him a double-double.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Cavaliers.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year. and propelling them to a solid win. It was a night of big plays for Darius Garland.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Hunter with the ball. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Hunter. Mobley outside. Garland for three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. With the crossover. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their act.
Well, I should.